I've been asked numerous times, Blade, who should I go after first in terms of team affinity? I made the top 10 rankings with 2 honorable mentions. Let's dive into it. Honorable mention number 1 might surprise a lot of you because you guys probably thought there was no way he would not make top 10. But Rafael Devers is going to be honorable mention number 1. He has great contact versus right, 98 versus left, great power versus right, and then 75 power versus left with 104 clutch. I'm a sucker for clutch this year. That means with runners in scoring position, he is going to have a big PCI. His fielding and reaction are both at the silver level, and then his speed is at a 45. Overall, the reason why he is an honorable mention is because Rafael Devers in each MLB The Show has had a very good swing and he plays above his attributes. The reason why he is also an honorable mention is because of the simple fact that he is a corner infield, that there are a lot of better options that we're going to see in this list that are going to provide to you the same bat with even better fielding and better speed. Second honorable mention that I not say this list was going to surprise you, it's going to be Juan Soto. Just like Rafael Devers, he is great against right-handed pitching. Versus left-handed pitching, unlike Rafael Devers, he has worse contact but even better power. The 115 clutch is what's important here. He is going to be a much better hitter than Rafael Devers with runners in scoring position because that PCI is going to be substantially bigger. Being a right fielder with 71 fielding, 63 reaction means you are given a silver fielding animations and bronze reaction animations with 53 speed. Unless you play and ship it, it just does not cut it. Number 10, we don't have to go too far off of the division. It's going to be Joc Pederson. Great contact against both sides, similar to Dever, but unlike Dever, great power against both sides. Look at the clutch. With runners in scoring position, he is going to have the maximum size in terms of PCI, inner. That is what you want from each and every single one of your hitters. Now, in left field, 62 fielding and 55 reaction is not going to cut it, just like it wouldn't cut it for Soto. 47 speed, not going to cut it either. But the reason why he is number 10 and not an honorable mention is the fact he has that secondary position at first base. So he is usable over there. Or you could go ahead and put him at designated hitter. Number 9, very similar to Joc Pederson, and you can switch him and Joc Pederson in terms of numbers if you would like, is going to be Joey Meneses. Great contact numbers, great power numbers, 100 clutch, very similar to Devers, is not going to be anywhere near the size of Joc Pederson. He has 63 fielding and then 74 reaction with 45 speed. So a very similar card to Joc Pederson. The difference is he gives you a lot more options in terms of utility. He can play first base just like Joc, but he can also slide into third base and give you a good bat. Number 8, if you want a designated hitter and you want a right-handed designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez, you cannot go wrong. These last 3 guys are all interchangeable. It just depends on what it is your team needs. But Eloy Jimenez has 116, 99, 111, 109, and 120. Once you parallel him up to parallel 5, he is going to have the same contact as Joc Pederson. 64 fielding, 59 reaction. It does not cut it in left field. Despite him having a little bit more speed at 52, it just does not cut it. So this is one of the best right-handed designated hitters. Before we continue, let me remind you to please hit that like button, red subscribe button, notification bell. We're trying to hit 25,000 subscribers before my birthday, April 16th. So why don't you go ahead and be part of it? Also in the description, we have the Twitch where we stream every day. Discord has its own MLB The Show community, as well as our social media links. Make sure you follow, and how to become a member if you would like to support me financially. Let's continue. At number 7, we have Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette, shortstop primary. He does not have any secondaries. That is probably the thing that hurts him the most and does not put him higher on the list. 111, 118, and then both power numbers are close enough to 90. That's what we want. Clutch at 114, 75 fielding, 77 reaction is silver fielding animations and silver reaction animations. 67 speed, you can't go wrong with that with a shortstop. He is not going to be the fastest in the world, but man, can he go ahead and hit the ball and make the plays that an average shortstop, if not above average shortstop, should. I also want you to keep in mind that as you parallel him up, at parallel 3 he gets gold reactions, and at parallel 5 he gets gold fielding animations as well. At number 6, you're gonna get tired of hearing about shortstops, but that is what Javier Baez is. The contact versus right isn't great, but versus left it's great, the power numbers are great, and the clutch is great as well. Not only that, but he gives you 88 fielding with 80 reaction. That means at short, he has gold fielding animations and gold reaction animations. You can also play him at his secondary positions, meaning first, second, third, or even left field. And with 74 speed, he's most likely going to have still gold fielding animations in left field, let's say, but he drops down to silver reaction animations until you get him to parallel 4. But with the speed and with the arm strength, he can definitely go ahead and hang out there in left field. The arm accuracy inside the infield is probably what is going to worry you the most, especially if you're using the new button accuracy meter. Like I said, you're gonna get tired of hearing of shortstops, but Wander Franco is exactly that. He can play second base and third base. Contact numbers are amazing. Power numbers versus left, it's great. Versus right, but we'll take it. And then the clutch at 109, we will take that as well, especially for a switch hitter. The first switch hitter we have seen inside this list. 82 fielding is gold, 87 reaction is gold. If you put him at the secondaries, it drops down to silver fielding animations until you get him up to parallel 2, and he's even a lot faster than Javier Baez, which is also a plus. The biggest plus, although, is the fact that he is a switch hitter. Number 4, we got ourselves Jeremy Pena. Yes, the contact numbers are not great against right-handers. The power numbers are great, and then the contact versus left is great. 100 clutch, we will take. 99 fielding. You can put him at second, you can put him at third. He is still going to have diamond fielding animations and gold reaction animations because he starts off with 85 reaction. But if that was not enough to make you want a shortstop like him, do you know what 99 speed does on the base paths? Not only when you're running the bases, but also when you have him at first. Number 3, it's a shame I couldn't put him any higher on the list because this is the best utility diamond inside of MLB The Show in terms of team affinity. 92, 102 contact numbers we will take. The power numbers versus right are not amazing, but he has a good swing, so he should play above his power attributes without a problem. 106 clutch, we love as well. He can play second, third, and the entire outfield, not only at diamond fielding animations at those secondary positions, but also diamond reaction animations. The only thing that he does not have is the strongest arm in the world at a 65. But besides that, he is giving you 89 speed with 97 base running aggressiveness. Means the route that he's taken to go ahead and run the base paths whenever there is an extra base hit is going to be top tier. This is one of the best team affinity rewards that you can go after on day one. Number 2 might surprise a lot of people, but it shouldn't, to be honest. Another good utility bat, but not only is he a good utility bat, he is probably one of, if not the best contact hitter that we have seen so far out of all these team affinity players. The power numbers aren't there, but he has a good swing. I am not going to tell you he's going to play above his power attribute numbers, but he should get a lot of extra base hits. He is also going to go ahead and follow off the ball a ton with 111 vision, but that doesn't matter too much. The 111 clutch is what matters to us. That means with runners in scoring position, he is still going to have a big PCI. At second base, at first base, at third base, left field, right field, wherever you want him to be, he is going to have diamond fielding animations. But if you put him at the secondary positions, it drops to gold reaction until you get him up to parallel 4. But if you keep him at second base, he is going to be one of the best defensive second basemen and best hitting second basemen you can have. And 66 speed is just the cherry on top. At number 1, last but not least, is going to be Dustin May. He has a great arsenal in a sinker, a slurve, four-seam cutter, circle change. In addition to that, if you look at his quirks, he has outlier on the sinker, and everyone should know by now how good outlier on a sinker is. 106 hit per 9 with no runners on base. He is going to minimize that PCI. With runners in scoring position, although 91 pitching clutch, he is not going to minimize it as much, but it is still going to be very good. To me, Dustin May, especially considering there are not a ton of good starting pitchers out inside the game right now, Dustin May is one of the best free pitchers that you can pick up inside the Team Affinity program and in the entirety of Diamond Dynasty. If you ended up enjoying today's content, don't forget to hit that like button, red subscribe button, turn on the channel notifications, check out the description. We got our Discord, Twitch, social medias, and how to become a member. Let's get 25,000 subscribers before my birthday, April 16th. Will you go ahead and help me do that? Come on now. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.